This is skydiving, controlled flight without wings. Even for experts, the most dangerous game going. This jump, like every jump you will see on this series, is being made by a highly trained man who is playing the game for the highest stakes that there are, his own life. He has one and only one safety device at his command, his parachute and its ripcord. This was Ed Brown's last jump, graduation day for one of our most unusual students. Ed Brown was older than most of our students and seemed more inclined to take unnecessary chances. He was a good pupil and we got along well enough, but we knew no more about his background on this last day than we had learned on the day we first met. And that was nothing.
Whenever you're ready, Ed. I'm ready now! Left 2! Hot!
How come he's taking so long?
That's all right, he knows what he's doing. Get in, Ed, pull that ripcord!
Ed Brown's chute opened at the last possible second and he landed safely. We figured that was that, and we had seen the last of him. We figured wrong. It was just the beginning, and what happened later made Ed's graduation day seem like a picnic.
Pull yourself together, Joe. Somebody would think you were taking this trip.
It's not too late to pull out, E.J.
Quit, you mean? No. Look, you do your part and I'll do mine. We'll both wind up in Clover. It's just as simple as that. I'm counting on you, Joe.
All right. After all, where would I be without you?
Working for somebody else, I guess. You got expensive taste.
Good luck.
Anything I can do for you, Mr. Bowen?
Not a thing. You can't see the ground for the clouds below. I presume we're on course and at our prescribed altitude.
Right on the nose, sir. We'll be over the mountains in a few minutes. It might get a little bit bumpy there.
Well, I'll go back and tie myself into my seat.
Good idea. Nice guy to work for. You never know he's been having his troubles. The door's open. Take over. I'm going back.
Hey, Jim, can I use the plane today? I'll pay for the gas.
Oh, I reckon so. What's up?
Well, some big shot from San Francisco jumped out of his plane over the Sierras. I'm in on the search. Well, the story's all over the front page.
Haven't had a chance to read it yet. Go ahead, take off.
trouble.
Chuck, bye. It's been wonderful.
Where's that brave eagle off to in such a hurry? What's the matter?
Ted, take a look at this picture.
It says his name is E.J. Bowen.
Yeah, when we knew him, he was calling himself Ed Brown.
It doesn't make sense. What would a guy go to all the trouble of learning to handle a chute if he was going to kill himself?
Yeah, it sure smells a little funny, all right.
Come on, we better get to the police. We got to the police, and I guess we weren't surprised a few days later when a very official-looking guy drove up outside our office.
I'm looking for Jim Buckley and Ted McKeever.
Well, you found us. I'm Jim Buckley. Ted McKeever.
Sam Patton.
Insurance investigator?
That's right. I read your report to the police about E.J. Bowen. Are you sure he was one of your students?
Unless he's got a twin brother who calls himself Ed Brown. Chuck Lambert, Sam Patton.
Aye.
Chuck's been out on the search for Bowen's body for the last 5 days. Mr. Patton's an insurance investigator, Chuck.
What's the latest word on the search?
Well, they've abandoned it. There's no trace of his body anywhere.
That's interesting.
Doesn't mean a thing. You see, he went down over the Cane Canyon area in the Sierras. It's about the roughest country in the state.
Look, could we go inside?
Sure.
My company has $1 million policy on Bowen's life, with the Bowen Corporation as beneficiary.
And they were in trouble?
Word is correct. They're in pretty good shape now, though. His suicide, if that's what it was, has made all the difference.
Well, how come you haven't paid off yet, have you?
You see, Bowen and his group were about to lose control of their outfit to a syndicate that was buying up all the outstanding stock, but his disappearance made the price of the stock go down, so Bowen's group was able to buy back enough to regain control.
Wait a minute, let me get this straight. Now, you're trying to say that Bowen or Brown, whatever his name is, killed himself for this?
You misunderstand me. I don't believe he's dead.
Well, he went out of his plane without a parachute.
I believe he had a parachute, concealed. Now, you fellas must have had something like that in mind when you made your report to the police.
You know, the pilot told us that there was a cloud cover about 2,000 feet. Now, he could have delayed opening his chute until he disappeared into that.
Then why didn't the air or the ground search parties find his body? Seems to me a parachute would make a pretty good marker.
Well, either he jumped without a chute or he landed safe and covered up his tracks.
I'll buy that second one, and that makes it insurance fraud.
Well, how about the stock deal?
Well, that's just additional motivation as far as my company's concerned.
Well, still seems to me like you'd have to produce Bowen's body to build a case of fraud.
Listen, are you fellas for hire?
Depends on the job.
Well, try this for size. Could either of you duplicate Bowen's jump as we know it? You know, from the same position, same altitude, and so on.
We could. It'd be rough.
You'll be well paid for it. Now, after all, there's $1 million at stake.
Now, there's a man's life at stake, too. You know, Bowen could be down there, badly hurt.
I'll get back to you fellas as soon as I can.
Patton got back to us in a hurry, and we took the job. Joe Manson, the guy who'd taken E.J. Bowen's place, wanted that $1 million. And Patton's company had to put up for a shutout.
2 minutes to target.
Right.
What are you thinking about?
Huh?
What are you thinking about?
Oh, E.J. Bowen.
What about him?
Oh, he's a big man a week ago. Guy's worth more dead than he is alive.
On course and at altitude. Wind velocity approximately 15 knots, veering from 175 to 180 degrees.
Oh, we're going in the same direction as Bowen, but the velocity's at least 10 knots faster.
Sounds like a nice, cool, refreshing breeze.
Yeah, cool is right. Why don't we circle around for a little while and wait for the wind to die down?
We can't do that, chaps. The petrol's low, you know, and there ain't no ready gas stations about.
Well, I'm leaving, laddies. Refuel and check back with me like the dear boys that you are. 20 seconds.
Oh, by the way, how do we find you or whatever's left of you in case you're in trouble?
Smoke bombs? Thanks a lot.
All right.
Cut!
all right?
Yeah, I think so. Up on the head. The ankle hurts.
Hey, you better have a drink.
Thanks. How'd you happen to find me?
Well, that was simple. I saw you coming down. I made a beeline for you.
You, deer hunting?
Well, I am now. I was with the search party for a while.
Oh. For Bowen?
Yeah, that's right. Are you still on it? It's funny. They told me the search was called off. I figured I might as well stay around and try for some venison.
Oh. Any luck?
Nah. No, I was all ready to pull out when I spotted you. You know, we're quite a ways from the search area.
Yeah, I understand they're searching south of here.
That's right. The expression on your face, you've got a better idea.
Well, I hope so.
You mind if I trail along? Could be I can help.
Could be.
Good. My name's Martin. Jack Martin.
Ted McKeever.
Mr. McKeever. That plane of yours, is that coming back too?
Yeah, yeah. This is where he landed.
I don't see anything. Are you sure?
Yeah, they've had some rain since, but it's clear enough. Look at this. Suspension line. He used part of it for something. Could be hurt.
Well, he wouldn't be very far off.
Maybe. Trail goes that way.
Let's go.
Who are you, mister?
I told you my name. Jack Martin.
Names don't mean anything.
Friend, why don't you move along? You picked up the trail, now follow it.
No. What are you going to do, shoot me?
I might.
No, you won't. You want to find Bowen, and you know I'm the guy that can do it.
Don't try to bluff me, friend. You're not going to gamble with your life.
You're wrong. I gamble every time I jump.
For money.
The money's not big enough. Now, why don't you tell me why you want to find Bowen? Could be I'm with you right down the line. Who knows?
All right. All right, there's cash in this for you. More than you're making now, I'll see to that.
Well, I'm beginning to feel more cooperative all the time.
Good, we'll get along fine. But tell me one thing. How did you know I wasn't telling you the truth? What tipped you off?
For this, for one thing. You weren't surprised. You knew all along Bowen had used a chute.
That's right, I did. I tried to talk him out of the whole thing, but he wouldn't listen.
You're a friend of his?
More than his friend, I'm his partner. My real name's Joe Manson. With EJ gone, I'm head man at Bowen and Associates.
I heard about the stock deal. And with Bowen's disappearance, you guys are back in the saddle, huh?
Exactly. But now poor EJ is lost and hurt out here somewhere, and I'm living it up back in San Francisco. I know he's hurt, otherwise he'd be in touch with me.
He could be dead.
Don't say that.
Why not? If he is, you're ahead $1 million.
I don't want the money, I want EJ back. Well, there might be a little trouble, but it's nothing we can't straighten out now that we control the company again.
Do you call insurance fraud a little trouble?
There is no insurance fraud if EJ returns. Now, how about it, friend? Will you help me?
All right.
I'll make it well worth your while.
Let's find Bowen first. We'll talk about that later.
Hey, pass the pickles, will you? They're terrible. And so's the hamburger. You know, we could be in a comfortable diner eating while the plane was refueling, and you make with a rush bit.
Chuck, the fact that Ted is down there in the middle of nowhere sure don't seem to interfere with your appetite.
Well, what's to get nervous about?
Maybe it's gonna rain and he'll forget to put on his galoshes.
I'll have to remind Ted to send you a card on Mother's Day.
You don't have to, he never forgets.
plane. I better be getting out in the open and check in.
No.
I thought there was something fishy about you. What gives?
You just help me find Bowen and stay out of sight of that plane.
They're looking for my signal.
Let them look. That's all they can do. You stand still when they pass over.
You see him?
No. And we won't unless he gets out in an open spot.
Or sends up a smoke bomb.
All right. Let's follow the trail.
And if I don't?
I'll put a bullet through you right here. Take my chances on finding Bowen.
And when I find Bowen, we both get it?
That depends. Move out.
Depends on what? Whether Bowen's alive or not when we reach him?
Stop stalling.
I should have jumped you when we started on Bowen's trail.
Your time is up, friend. Get going or I'll kill you.
Coming back.
Yeah. They're going out where they can spot us. Let's get under this foliage.
The trail leads across the clearing.
Get in there.
All right. I'm the boss.
Check! On the edge of that clearing, see that smoke?
What kind of a jam do you think he's in?
Well, how do I know, knucklehead? Maybe he needs a fourth for bridge.
You know, that spot you're gonna jump into is about the size of a telephone booth.
Yeah, let's just hope the door's open. Give me another 1,000.
Who's shooting at you?
He says his name is Jack Martin or Joe Manson. Now, whoever he is, he's after you, too.
It's Manson. I recognized his voice.
You're hurt.
It's a busted ankle. If it hadn't been for that, I'd be in Mexico by now.
Manson will be back looking for us.
Yeah. I guess he liked being boss after my suicide.
What's the deal, Ed? What's going on?
Well, since neither of us make it out of here alive, I might as well tell you. The $1 million in life insurance. Manson was going to send it to me in Mexico.
Looks like he changed his mind.
Yeah. Evidently wants to keep it all for himself. That's why we're here, caught like rats in a trap.
Not this rat, mister. Stay put.
Cut!
Well, I'm glad you made it.
You didn't have to use up all the smoke bombs, you know. I saw the first one.
Well, now, wait a minute. The reason I was using all the smoke bombs, it was
Wait a minute, there must be some mistake here.
Hey, what are you trying to do, spoil us?
No, I hope not. Anyhow, that bonus isn't so much when you consider the fact that Bowen might be living it up in the tropics on our money now if it hadn't been for you fellas.
Except that Manson wouldn't have sent him the money.
Well, in either case, we'd have been out $1 million.
Breaking his ankle's what messed up the deal. If he'd have been a better jumper, hadn't got his picture in the paper, he might have made it.
Sam, how's that for a picture of a jumper recovering from his last jump?
Now, what are you talking about? At least I didn't rack up in a tree.
Rack up? Look, Buster, I aimed for that tree.
You what?
I aimed for it. I figured that whole thing out on my way down.